Here are some changes I would make to college football. One major change I would make to the transfer portal is add back the 1-year rule where you have to wait a year before you play if you transfer a school, or put limits on how many times you could transfer, because right now it's just too chaotic. Second thing, if you're not going to make the bowl games matter and kids are not going to play in these games, then put them at the beginning of next year. I've seen CF Budge talk about this, and I like the idea. It reminds me a lot of college basketball at the beginning of their seasons where they're going to Maui to go play these tournaments. Go have a non-conference matchup at a neutral site to start your next year, and no one's going to be opting out, and you'll have games that matter. Another thing I would bring back is divisions for these super conferences. Getting rid of divisions made a lot more sense when the conferences were smaller, but now that we've added so many teams to the Big Ten, the SEC, not everyone gets to play everyone, and you get this weird variance of schedules. We saw it with the SEC this year. They had to go to like the 5th tiebreaker sometimes to figure out the order because the schedules were so different. Texas had a way different schedule compared to like Georgia. And the last thing I would add, the Rose Bowl should be the national title venue at all times. The Rose Bowl embodies what is great about college football. It has fought tooth and nail to keep that same exact time slot so that no matter what we change with the college football playoff, they will always have the Rose Bowl at that time. If you get rid of the bowl games at the end of the year, you could shift everything back a little bit so that the Rose Bowl can be the national title venue. I know some of these are crazy, but in a crazy sport like college football, you got to get a little crazy to fix some of the problems. Let me know what you would change.